Hey YouTube, Kira Qualia here, bringing you all my Cardfight Vanguard trial deck opening. These are the 3 new trial decks we have for the standard format in Cardfight Vanguard. They released 3 on the same day. We have Chronojet, Altmile, and Ahsha all released, just like they did back in the day with the G trial decks for Chrono Shindo, Shion, and also Tokuha. Really awesome. We're getting this support for standard. We also have the new booster pack, the next stage, coming out in a couple weeks as well. So definitely looking forward to that. So you can fully support all 3 of these decks, whether you want to build Chronojet with, the next stage, grade 4, or Altmile and Ahsha with both of their different versions as well. So we're going to go ahead and open up all 3 of the trial decks, see what all the different cards we get with the 3 trial decks, and also see what foil versions of the cards we get with each individual trial deck. So we're going to go ahead and go right in order with trial deck 10. We'll start with the Chronojet one and just go right in order with all the different ones. I don't want to destroy the box, so we'll also just cut the spots here. And also one more extra spot with the trial decks. There's a promotion going on. If you purchase any, I think it's an amount of the different trial decks, I think like 3 or different amounts, you also get a promo for each 2 you purchase. So you'll get the like if you purchase 2 Chronojet trial decks, I believe you get the foil version of the Steam Guard Castilia. So really, really awesome. It's that like almost triple rare foiling for the Sentinel. Really, really awesome. With the Altmile one, you'll get the Flash Shield Assault for the Draw Trigger PG, because we also have the new Critical Trigger PGs coming out in the sets. And lastly, the Maiden of Blossom Rain. Really, really awesome artwork for all of the cards for sure. But enough talk. Let's go ahead and open these up. I think I already opened that side, and see what each trial deck comes with. So if you open up the Chronojet one, you get the guidebook, and I believe if I can open this thing properly, you'll have the first trial deck, which is the Chronojet Dragon. So awesome. I'm also curious just to see what foils we get guaranteed with each individual trial deck. So with Chronojet Dragon, the newest version, really, really awesome. It's just a Gear Dragon, no Zodiac Time Beast or anything like that, like some people were hoping for. But I do believe you'll get one of each copy of this card as well. We also have the foil Stroboscope Dragon. So all of these are the guaranteed foils. The random one where you can get one of any of the different cards in the trial deck will be at the back with all the other cards as well. We also have a Gears Repeater for our 3rd foil. Now for the other foils, like I said, they'll be lined up at the end of the video. But for these, we have Interdimensional Beasts, Metallica Phoenix. So this could be a potential one, but also this is one of the easier strides to get aside from next stage. I'm calling them strides, but they're just grade 4s you ride on top of the grade 3. With it, it has triple attack, no other effect aside from the fact that you cannot normal ride this card. Still very, very awesome for that triple drive pressure. So we have the 3 here and the potential foil one at the end. For Chronojet Dragon, we have the 3 additional ones here along with the foil one you get. This one just having the, when it attacks, counter +1. Till the end of that battle, this unit gets +5, and your opponent cannot call Sentinels from his or her hand. So really, really good guard restriction, as always. And then the discard for the stride, where you can place the card on top of Chronojet Dragon for that additional stride power. So very, very cool. For the additional back of grade 3, along with the 3 foils, we have Steam Gunner Yarla Gonda. When it attacks, counter +1, draw a card, it gets +5,000. Not bad at all, just for that extra backup Gear Chronicle support. So you get, I believe there could be an option for this to be a foil as well. We also have 3 more Stroboscope Dragons in common foil. So just more added backup at the end of the battle attack. So +1, discard a card from your hand, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it, and if your Vanguard's grade 4, draw a card, which most of the time when you use that skill, it should be grade 4. We've also got 2 of the 10K vanillas for the set. Awesome. 2, then these are all just the additional numbers here. Like I said, there are more numbers at the back that could be the potential foils. 2 Steam Fighter Edena for the other grade 2 for a +5 boost unit. Here are the rest of the Gear Repeaters. Since it's a guaranteed foil, we only have the 3 right here. We've got Bearing Rover. This is actually, I think, a pretty good card because it can be used as the whole cost for the grade 4 ride, using it as a grade 3. And when it attacks, you can discard a card from your hand and draw a card, just for more consistency to get cards in your hand. This, I believe, is a reprint. It's the discard draw Steam Janitor Gitlim for Gear Chronicles. So you have 2 of these Sentinels in this, but there's also the one in the back for the potential foil one, and then we have the one drop trigger Sentinel that you do get with the trial deck as well. So for the triggers, we have 3 Steam Bomber de Gaulle. You have the 4. Once again, I can't wait to see the end. Here's the common Steam Guard Castilla, which is really cool still that they give us the foil one to go with the trial decks as well, along with the common, just so people can get more copies. New draw trigger, Lucky Pot Draco Kid, Steam Maiden Uluru as well. Here is the Quick Shield, which they gave these out as promos for some local shops, but also just available more for people in the actual trial decks. Now, here's our chances for the foils. They'll show whether or not we have Metallica Phoenix, which is not the foil, Yarla Ganda, Steam Fighter Zariab, Steam Fighter Edena, Bearing Rover, Chrono Drawn. Here's the starter. There's only one drawn in the trial deck, but you could get this also for a foil. A Steam Bomber de Gaulle, Ring Worker, Lucky Pot Draco Kid, Steam Maiden Uluru. We've got, this is the new, I would say, almost like it's a normal order, what they're calling them. Just, you can use them almost like spells for other games, just giving power for the cost of like a normal card and also the normal grade. We have the foil for the trial deck, Steam Janitor Gitlim. I would say getting one of the triggers, probably one of the better investments, but still really, really awesome. And then for our other gifts, we have the Force Markers, which can now also be flipped over to use as the other options. So really, really cool that they did that. Makes it easier, so you don't have to carry around so many different imaginary gift force. So all you need is, if you want to sleeve them, like a clear sleeve, so you can flip them over and not have to take them out of the sleeves each and every time. All right, so that is it for the Chronojet trial deck. I'm just going to move all this over to this side, and we'll move on to the Altmile trial deck. Awesome. Let's go ahead and see what we get for this one. So go ahead and open up this trial deck. Careful, I don't want to damage the trial deck boxes either. So let's go ahead and open that up. And we've got the first one here. Sweet. So we've got our first foil, which is Blue Sky Knight Altmile. It all focuses, I believe, on not having any, face-up damage. Counterblast 1, discard a card from your hand, search your deck for up to 2 grade 2 cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck. So really, really awesome card just to set up your grade 2 plays. During your turn, if you have no face-up cards in your damage zone, this unit gets plus 15,000 power. So it's a real, nostalgia for the old Altmile, working in a way with the grade 2 units and just the overall power. But I like how they took a different, step for it, having no face up, so you want to basically use your counterblast with this deck. So very, very nice. Our other foils are Absolute Blade Knight Liverot, so a bunch of old units remade for standard, like Lunar Crescent Knight Phalix as well. And we've got the common versions of the deck as well for Altmile. So the 3 common Altmile. Unite Reef Dragon. This is the Force backup grade 3. When placed from hand, Soul Blast 1, you may call a grade 2 card from your hand to rear. If you do, draw a card. So more draw power for the more generic grade 3 option also. For Liverot, when placed, Counterblast 1, search your deck for up to a grade 2. Call it to an open rear and shuffle your deck. If you have no face-up cards in your damage zone, you may Soul Blast 1 for this cost. So it's just another easy way to make up for that card. Knight of Magnificence, Lucas for the generic 10k. Tidon for plus power, grade 2 as well. Pioneer Knight Epaticus for another plus power one. Here are 3 more copies of Phalix. It could be the foil version, but the common ones also. Erina is the discard draw Sentinel. We'll have the possibility for it to be foil like all the other cards. And then the 1 assault that you get with the trial deck also. Melodious Angel is you probably get 2 copies of this because it's a pretty good card also for the grade 1s. For the triggers, we have 3 Bringer of Luck Epona, which I think it's funny because a lot of these were available as foil in the Cyqualia Strife booster set, so very funny to see them as a potential triple rare foil this time also. Flash Shield Assault, our new draw trigger, Bringer of Quartz Favor. New heal trigger, which is Healing Pegasus. For the Quick Shield, and then here are our chances for the foils. We have Unite Reet Dragon, Knight of Magnificence, Lucas, Tidon, Epaticus, Erina, Melodious Angel, Shining Knight Milius. Here's Epona, Flogel, Relgia, sorry about that. Oh, there we go. We have the Power Rise Elixir, and our foil is Healing Pegasus. That's actually a really sweet foil to pull for sure. And also the 3 Imaginary Gift Force as well for that. I think all 3, yeah, all 3 will have the Force markers for these trial decks, since those were the main focus for all 3 of the decks chosen. I think that's funny that Team Tri3 all got the Force markers for their decks. Awesome. All right, final one is the Ahsha trial deck. So let's go ahead and see how our luck favors with this one. Did pretty well with the Royal Paladin one. The Gear Chronicle one, I would say the Sentinel is not the best one to pull, just, you know, because you're probably not going to use that Sentinel with the deck. But all the foils still look very, very sweet. All right, here is Ahsha. So I think we also have an additional card with Ahsha because she uses tokens. So we have Ranunculus, Flower Maiden, Ahsha. When placed, +1, call up to 2 plant tokens to rear. This unit gets plus 10,000. So the plant tokens especially retire 3 rear guards and call an Ahsha Flower Fairy token. So a different type of token that counts as Ahsha for the deck. Our other foils are Blossoming Maiden, Sela, Budding Maiden, Diane. Here are the 3 Ahshas for the common foil. The Gentle Knight Orvel, so almost like the plus 10,000 power during your turn if you have a unit with the same card name. So it's not a draw power one, but still a good backup one for sure. Here are the other 3 Selas, calling up to plant tokens for a counterblast. Awesome. Even works on Vanguard Circle. And if you have a unit with the same card name as your Vanguard on rear, this unit cannot be retired. So going off of the Neo Nectar same unit effects, like the old Ahsha as well, to 3 of the 10K. Maiden of Bot Fist. So also what's cool is they all have the same powers basically for all the different units because they're all Imaginary Gift Force. Maiden of Blue Lace, Momose Peach, more power units as well, a lot of these are. Here's an Amello Melon for the discard draw Sentinel. For the triggers, we have 3 Daniel here because the other ones will be at the back, 2 Chestnut Bullet, 3 of the new Boris draw trigger. Here's the common Maiden of Blossom Rain, the 3 Light Fairy Dragon. Here's the Quick Shield, and yeah, here are the additional tokens, the 2 normal plant tokens. Here are the Ahsha plant tokens, which they gave us 3 for them, just being able to count as Ahsha basically with this card. Gentle Knight Orvel for our first attempt at the triple. Marilise, Maiden of Botfist, Maiden of Blue Lace, Momose Peach, Anamello Melon, Spring Heralding Maiden Ozu, Chestnut Bullet, Boris, Fairy Light Dragon. I'm guessing it's always going to be behind the Power Rise Elixir, which we've got an awesome critical trigger, Knight of Queen Musketeer Daniel. So yeah, getting the triggers are definitely a good one for sure. And our 3 force markers, which once again you can flip over for each side. And I'll show off the 3 of the Sentinel promos because those are really, really awesome as well. You can get with each one. But that is it for the trial deck openings. I hope you definitely enjoyed the video. Definitely excited to see all the different support coming out soon for Ahsha, Altmile, and also Chronojet. Can't wait to see what we get. But until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And Kira Qualia out.